While Smokey and his followers worked long hours to survive the harsh droughts with little resources, the Archibald sycophants had been worried for retaliation. In order to prevent any future incidents from outside sources, they began the construction of a great wall around their city limits. Unfortunately for them, they banished the wrong band of beavers. The ones responsible still lived freely in the city and were contemplating their next move. There were other things to worry about. The droughts had left the crops withered, and harvest yields were low. Some families decided to look elsewhere for better living conditions, leaving the city's industry with substantial vacancies.
Hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Archibald saga. Last episode we set up a forestry area, we set up a farming area, we have some science going, we have some housing, and we have our water. Today we're gonna go ahead and destroy this and move our industry downstream and get some water power going, because we don't have enough beavers to keep running around in a hamster wheel. We're having the one pot challenge, so we can only ever have the one pot, so we'll be limited to the number of beavers until we get golems, or bots as they're called nowadays. So what we want to do is set up the industry here and use the water power. Before we do that, I want to address something. I said that we're on the vanilla meander map, however there are some customizations that I implemented for the initial story. We have a staircase over here going down that is normally not there, and we have some staircases over here and over here that are normally not there. I did that so the intro movie would be a lot more fun. I'm not going to remove it because it's part of the story, and we probably will need it later anyways for more of the story. I was very happy with all the feedback I got on the story part of the previous episode, and that is why we're continuing with that, and I've already recorded some of the coming story parts as well, so that is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and destroy these buildings, and we're getting some logs back, which we kind of need, and let's finish the dam as well. Let's make sure that the priority of that is set to normal, and we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a water wheel right here. We're gonna be placing our lumber mill right here, and we're gonna unlock the gear workshop, and we're gonna place that right next to it, because we want to start producing gears, because we're gonna need a lot of those as per usual. Okay, so they are working now on getting this built. The forest is growing. We gonna pause one of these because we kind of need the beavers to go ahead and be around here. We need them all to work other jobs because, well, we don't have a lot of beavers, but we do have a lot of jobs that we want to be working on. So in order to get to the bots, we gonna need a lot of things going. We need to get to the metal over here. That is gonna be easy. We can just go up here with some stairs, and we also need to get the gears going and all of that fancy stuff. And of course we need a lot of science to unlock all of this. The bot part factory is 500 science points, and the assembler is another 750. Then we also need the charging stations, which is 200. So that is quite a bit of science points that we will need. We need metal and gears and planks for all of these things. So yeah, let's get that started and storing that as soon as we can. We're gonna set up storage facilities for all of that stuff as well. We have carrots, we have grilled potatoes, and that is gonna be good. We also want to get over to this side of the river because there is more fertile land, and we kind of need that to get our farming up and running. We want to make as many different foods as we can because we want to get our well-being up. Speaking of well-being, let's place down a campfire. And since we have a little bit of science, let's also unlock the shrub because that is easy enough for us to get some more well-being points. Let's place 2 of those around our houses as well. And yeah, let's have them make all of this. All right, so we have built quite a bit of things. We have this dam done. We have our lumber mill right over here now. I unpaused this to get some of the trees on the other side as well. We also added a small industrial pile for the log storage. And I missed this row of trees to be cut. So we did that. We are also just got out of a drought now. And we have our well-being going up. So that is good news. We have 1 shrub finished. The other one is nearly done. And they're cleaning up this pile of rubbish. We are not yet done with the gear workshop because we need planks. And in order to get planks, we need someone working here. So let's move one of these guys out of here. And that means he is now working over there. And we can get our planks going again. That is definitely needed. We need it to get this staircase built. And then we can start damming this off for our next drought as well. Let's also get up here. So we're going to make another staircase. I'm going to prioritize that a little bit because we want to cut these birches as soon as we can. So let's prioritize this. And we also want to get up here and cut these down. We can probably do that by moving this path right over there. And then we're going to go up here with 2 staircases. We're going to also have a little bit of priority on those. So we get that going. We're waiting for power. Well, the power is here now. We also want to go down into the water and put down some more of these lovely water wheels because we need more power. So we're going to go ahead and put down another 3 of those. And we might block off some of this stuff so that all the water flow is through here. Or we are just going to keep going with water wheels. We don't know yet. All right, so this staircase is being built. We're waiting for the planks. Of course, the planks are... We have plenty of logs in there, so that is good. Let's see where everybody is working. We have 2 people working in the water pumps. That is good. We have 1 in the district center, 2 in the farmhouse. We do not have anyone in the gear workshop yet because it's not finished. And we don't have anybody working in the grill, which is unfortunate. And we don't have enough to also be doing some inventing. We are going to unpause this because the drought has been done. So we can actually get some potatoes again and they can be grilled. We're still building some stuff, so I'm not going to pause this. I am going to pause this flag again. We have logs. All the piles are cleaned up. We have 20 in store over here almost, so that is good. So let's get up here and cut down these ones. We're still having someone working at the gather flag. We don't really need that right now because we have these two almost filled to the brim. And yeah, we still have some sitting here. So we are going to pause this. We got to keep an eye on that though. We don't want to run out of berries because then we're really screwing ourselves over, as we only have the one pot. Okay, so this is not doing much because we do not have power right now, which is unfortunate. And now we do. So sometimes we don't have power, sometimes we do. All right. We definitely need this going down here. So I'm going to prioritize that one as well. And maybe... Oh, that one is almost finished, so let them finish that. Okay, so we definitely need to get that going as soon as we can. We are at 9 well-being points, so that is great. Average well-being is 8, so it's not 9. Let's pick one of these beavers and check our bonuses. We have our life expectancy bonus, which is great, but the next jump is at 17, so we need to get up there pretty quickly. This next one is at level 12. That will be great, and this one is at level 10. We're almost at this one, so the working speed will be up 5% more. So that is great. Let's get that going. What can we do to get them happier? Let's check that out. We can get them the wet fur bonus. That means we have to build a shower, but a shower should be pretty easy to build, but we have to unlock it. It's only 50 points. We're gonna make it. Let them shower. We can let them shower down here. Yeah, I think that is gonna be the place where we're gonna place our shower. Get them the well-being point for wet fur. Yeah, this is intermittently working, and that is really not great. But it is what it is. Every second or so it blinks and there is power for a second. And we don't really get much of our planks going, which is not great. All right, so we definitely need to get this going, and yeah, we'll work on this one as soon as we can. I am going to pause this because we do not need logs right now. Our trees are growing, so we'll get logs from there anyways. We'll clean this up at another point in time. What we first need to do is get this going. And that can only be done when we have our water flow over here. And that doesn't seem to be happening. So we might have to come up with another plan and rebuild our hamster wheel setup. And that is going to be... That is kind of a waste of resources, but it is what it is. And we'll do that. So we're going to go ahead and place this here again, and then place our hamster wheel again. We'll keep it this time. We'll just pause it until we have our rest of our water wheels, and this is actually doing something that we can use. This should be finished pretty quickly. We have logs, so that is good. Our trees are growing. We have some trees to be planted over on this side, maple and maple. And the maple trees are also growing. They're at 92%, so we'll have maple very soon. We have a broken tooth, so we might want to place down a grindstone. We'll place that right over here, and they can drop off a log grind their teeth and get that done. I think that will be fine. Okay, so I am going to pause this one because that one is not doing anything, and I'm going to pause that one for now until we have enough logs over in the hamster wheel. Now, once we get this going, yeah, we'll have our industry in a better version, and our industry will eventually go up here. What kind of trees are these? These are maples. That would be swell to have as well, but yeah, we'll get there at some point. At least I'm glad we have metal pretty close by to our main district so that we can get our bots going ASAP. This one is at 27. Very good. Yeah, they can just cut down whatever they want. We have one unemployed beaver. Yes, we do. So let's oh no, we don't, and we need to have that work over here. We need to make some planks. So what are we gonna pause? We're gonna move one of the beavers from there, and they're gonna work in there until we have enough planks to get down here, and we're gonna actually prioritize this as well, and then you can do that. All right, here we go. The grindstone has been built, at least, so that should be solving that problem. And then we'll have at least the cutting is going at full speed again. And we are making planks, and they're delivering planks right to the staircase. We're already at 2 out of 4, and here comes the third. And there should be a fourth one right now. Okay, so we got that going. And now this dude can start working on our water wheel. And we have some more stuff built. We have started on the dam down here because we have this staircase finished. This guy can be paused. I placed this one here. We cut down all these birches over there, so we actually don't need this anymore. We can just delete it. And we got our power running, and we have a gear workshop now as well, and we have a beaver in there apparently. We don't really need gears right this second, so I'm gonna pause that. And I'm gonna send that somewhere else. Like, we can start cutting down some more logs, and we're gonna go ahead and store that. We're gonna place a large industrial pile, and let's set that right there. We're gonna prioritize this a little bit, and we can also go up here and cut down these, but we'll do that at another point. We're cutting down maple now, so we're getting a lot of logs going. We also should start thinking about storing these planks. So if we get a small storage right over here for our planks, or do we make one of these right over here? I think we're gonna make... Oh, this is incorrect because planks are not stored in that. They are stored in a log pile. So the large one is a bit big. So we're gonna go for a small one right now. We're gonna set this to planks, I still have to get used to the whole new storage system, and thinking where planks are stored is... It used to be in a warehouse, but of course that is no longer the case. We also should set this to logs. There we go. We had another drought. It's just a 3-day drought, so that should be alright. Unfortunately, this dam wasn't finished, so our crops over here are gonna die out. But the next drought, we will have this finished, because we have plenty of logs coming in now. We still have one unemployed beaver. We can put another one in here, so let's do that. So he can maybe help and get some of those potatoes going, because we want to get more grilled potatoes in store. We are doing all right with the berries. We have 30 in here. We still have 6 in here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut down this little area of bushes, so that we can place some more potatoes in this little area. So let's actually, we're gonna go ahead and do 3 rows of that. We're gonna cut all of that down. We might even prioritize this a little bit, so that when the drought is over, we can have more potatoes being planted right there and then. There we go. He is busy. We have 12 beavers right now. We need to get working on the well-being as well. So let's see what we can do to get that going quicker. We could go for a laborer monument, because that is 3 in one go, and but it is 1,000 points to unlock. What else is efficient to do? We could go for bread. We can plant some sunflowers maybe, just to get it going, give a little bit variety. But I do want to do that on this side. Once the dam is completed, we're going to go ahead and work on this a little bit and give ourselves some more crops. We're also going to make an aquatic farm in this area, so we can get all these nice little things going. Rooftop terrace could be possible. Beaver statue, yeah, that's far from it. Roofs, we could make roofs. They are pretty easy to unlock, I think. Well, it's 150 for this one. A small roof, but that is not very efficient. But we could place it right here in the middle on a platform. So we might want to do that. Get that going at least. Have a platform. We need to unlock that as well. And we don't have enough science points for that. So let's put one guy back in there. Yeah, this is I'm thinking we have both of these flags enabled. I'm gonna pause one of them. We have plenty of logs right now. So it's a little bit of shifting workforces around because of the one pot challenge. In case you don't do that, you can easily have more population by now as the Iron Teeth. But we're gonna stick with the plan, and we're gonna stick with the story, because otherwise it wouldn't be fun. Yeah, hopefully this dam will be finished, but with one beaver working on it, that is not likely to happen anytime soon. At least this is all done, so I am going to set this as potato crops. So once the water comes back, we're gonna have that going. All right, so yeah, that is easy to build. This guy has, yeah, we need to do this, otherwise it's useless, because this guy is sitting here doing nothing. So let's make sure we get that industrial log pile built quickly. Then the guy can continue with making more planks. Right now it's a drought, so let's have him work as another builder, so we can go ahead and build that up and maybe finish this quicker. Over here, let's cut that down as well. Let's get all these birches gone. And what else do we need? Well, yeah, we have the inventor going right now, and we have enough to unlock the platform. So let's do that. We're gonna set that right here, and we're gonna set a small roof right there, and that will help us get another level of well-being. I'm gonna prioritize these as to be built. It's just a couple of planks and a couple of logs, so that should be built pretty quickly. And then we get that going. The dam is almost finished and the water is back as well. So everything is being planted again, which is lovely because that means we're gonna have more grilled potatoes, because we're running out of grilled potatoes, and that will lower our well-being again. So yeah, we're really focusing on well-being right now, and then slowly unlock sciences. So we're gonna keep an inventor going as long as we can. We have 13 beavers now, so the well-being is helping. The life expectancy went up by 20%, so we have that. That means we can have an additional beaver around. And we're going to go ahead and get to well-being level 17 as soon as we can, because at 17 we unlock the next tier of life expectancy, and we really need this. So yeah, that is what we're working towards. Let's also set up a storage for gears, and then we can start making them as well, and at least have a bit of them in store. I'm going to place this here. We can place another maybe for planks in between. Gears are stored in a warehouse, so they can store 30 of those instead of the 20 for the log pile. So the dam is completed. We have chestnuts over here. Let's get that cut, maybe. Do we want to cut this? Maybe not. We'll leave that. What we do want to do is open this up and delete this. We'll start with this one and give that priority. And then we'll do the next one and give that priority. Well, we don't need to give it priority because they have nothing else to do. So let's just go ahead and delete these two as well. And once that is deleted, we can delete everything. Now we have some water storage over here, which is lovely. Okay, so this episode was about shifting beavers around and getting our power running in the river, and we'll have some industry over here until we get something better. We also focused on well-being, and that will be the case what we're also going to be doing the next episode, because we need to get that level of well-being up as high as we can. And yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. We also want to get the metal going in the next episode, but yeah, we'll make a staircase going up here and start harvesting that, and we'll store whatever we need. And we need more science points as well. So a lot to do, but we already did quite well. The story will also continue. The next episode will be particularly interesting, at least I think so. So make sure you check that out. I hope you enjoyed it all. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you all next time. Bye for now.